Ready to go?
Yes. Hi, I'm Raul Chan, and welcome to Beer Tasting with Chris.
I'm Chris.
And I'm Raul. How you doing?
We already caught that.
Yes. So, almost kind
I'm
of like,
Chris.
I'm Raul. How you doing? Wasn't there a show where the two guys were kind of like saying, "Hey, look at this chair. That's the Steven."
Could be, I don't know.
I don't know.
Who's on first?
What's on second? But
Okay.
what's definitely on third is Labatt Porter. Now, for those of you guys who have a very good eye for beer at the LCBO, you've probably never seen this.
You may have never even heard of this.
I have never heard of it. Porter. This beer apparently is only, not apparently, is.
We double checked it.
We double checked this. Is only available in Quebec. So it's a porter. I just noticed this on the cabinet, and it says velvet cream. So do you think that is that an actual term, or do you think it's again we talked about the marketing terms?
I think this is one of the marketing terms again, where velvet. You're thinking black velvet cream, so it should be kind of smooth, creamy tasting. We decided also to, after confirming that this was only available in Quebec, especially northern Quebec, we decided to check ratebeer.com. If you're a beer geek, you probably know the site. We wanted to kind of get an idea what people had said about it, and to put it bluntly, they were not kind.
8. Count 8.
8 overall out of 100. So, and it was 0 on style. Like they have an overall and they have a style. This just said there is no style to this beer whatsoever. It's just like completely out of style, which I don't believe for a second. I mean, as long as it's dark, it's got to be something close to a porter.
Yes.
And so I think people are just being overly harsh.
Yeah, again, we were talking about this. Is it people, maybe it's a dislike of Quebec or Labatt, or there's something. I bet you there's something more than what's actually in the bottle in terms of why people dislike it. But we're going to try it.
All right, let's do that. Let's get your MGD opener going here.
My MGD opener. So we will crack. It's actually twist off, but maybe we'll just twist it. So
they were all twist off.
Oh, they were all twist. Okay, so as we twist it off, this one didn't have the carbonation.
No, well, you can tell it's definitely carbonated, but we didn't get a lot of CO2 kind of haze coming.
Okay.
All right, let's give this a pour.
All right. Oh, there's the carbonation.
It's definitely a kind of a dark tan.
Yes, it's very,
which is within porter style.
Very dark.
We're getting some serious head, and
nice.
who doesn't like some serious head? That's a very dark tan. I mean, you can kind of see at the edges. You probably can't see this on the camera, but you can see the edges of the brown, right?
Yes.
It's not like a Guinness where it's just black.
But I'd almost say this is opaque, because I don't think I can. Oh, I guess the edges. Is that what you're saying?
If you kind of look around it, you can see that it is a brown color rather than like a.
Yes.
Instead of like a pitch black, it is just a really dark brown tan.
But this is very
toasty,
porter-like, I guess as we would say.
Almost like anise or licorice in the aroma. Are you getting that?
Yes, I'm getting that licoricey. Actually, it's making, depending on how much beer you enjoy drinking, my mouth is watering actually just smelling this. It actually smells really nice.
Let's give this a taste.
All right, here, cheers.
Cheers. Ooh, that's sweet.
It's a very sweet porter. It's lighter in body than other porters I've had.
That is not what I was expecting.
No. It's almost like a. Well, I guess maybe that's what they call the velvet cream.
I suppose.
I don't know if I would pan this beer. I would.
It's funny because the aromas suggest it's going to kind of be a roasty, dark flavor, which is another thing beer geeks will say. There is no flavor such as dark, but it does describe things, I think, right? I expected a very, again, we got the hint of the anise. I was pretty sure I picked up some roasted malt, and I'm sure they're in there, but...
Yeah, there's something else that's really tasty. Maybe it is the licorice, as we were saying, the licorice
it's just
kind of
sugary.
The sweetness, maybe that's what it is. I would buy this beer.
I don't know if I'd pick it up again.
No? You're not liking it?
I mean, I can drink it, but I don't like when a beer is too sugary, and this is, I think, kind of just beyond what I'm willing to accept in a beer I would drink regularly. I mean, I'll drink this, just like Dragon Stout, if you've ever had that. It's a very sweet stout, and I'm not a fan, just because it tastes like they took a big ton of sugar and just dumped it in.
I like this beer. I don't know. Again, an 8. I don't know, but
that's too harsh.
Again, like it's opinions. Everyone's got an opinion, and some people either love it or hate it. And you really have to hate it to give it such a brutal, like, review.
I think the only reason I would purchase this again is if I went to Quebec and I was coming back. I'm like, I know somebody that has to try Labatt Porter just because it's Labatt Porter. It's not a company known for their darker beers. They don't really do much in the way of porters and stouts, except for the imports that they bring in.
That's true.
It's InBev, right? But yeah, so I say it's kind of a mediocre beer. I've had far better porters than this, and this is lacking certain characteristics that I wish were there. That again, the aroma and the taste are so very different.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't mind it. I would have it again, but again, I drink the beer that Chris doesn't like too, like his famous
jalapeno
ale is the only one apparently. I was the only one that apparently enjoyed it and drank it, as opposed to mixing it in my food.
Yeah, I could have about half a bottle of it. It was just a little spicy.
Yeah. Anyways, but I don't mind this. If I saw it again, I would buy it. Wouldn't buy large amounts. I wouldn't buy a 2-4. Probably 6. I don't even think I'd buy 12. But I would get this. If you want a different tasting beer, try it. It's not completely awful, but it's not fantastic. It's a beer you should try. It's more of a conversation piece, I'd probably say too.
Yeah, which again is part of the reason I picked it up, knowing full well that it was unlikely that Labatt was making a spectacular porter. I wanted to pick it up because I have to try this. This is only available in Quebec. This is hard to find. I gotta buy this. Thus, I ended up with Labatt Porter, and here we are sampling.
Cheers. Cheers.